Hi gang, Rob here. It is the morning of 30 September 2015 and I've got another From the Sharpening Bench video that frankly is also a public service announcement. Got this knife in for sharpening and it's done, sorta. This is the Kershaw Emerson collaboration CQC-1, and I'm not going to mention anything about where this knife is manufactured. I think you can figure it out, but I'm going to call this the worst folding knife ever made. Okay, what is it? Well, it's a Kershaw branded, Emerson inspired production knife from Kai. It has a stainless steel frame lock, painted black. It has some sort of like G10 stuff on the show side scale with a stainless steel painted liner. The blade is 8CR14 MOV, and it's, I'm not going to say it has a black coating. It's black paint. So not durable that when I was cleaning my tape adhesive off the blade with a little acetone, a little black appeared on my paper towel. It's a 3-inch long blade of not quite 1/8-inch stock, saber ground, clip point, and the grind is the main grind. The primary saber ground bevel is so obtuse that even at 18 degrees of secondary bevel, it's, I don't know, it's, my secondary bevel is about 1/8 of an inch wide. The customer who owns this had taken some stabs at making it sharp himself, and well, it looked horrible, and it's not his fault really. If he was questioning his own sharpening skills, it's not his fault. It's just perhaps the most poorly designed cutting blade I've ever seen in a knife this size. The steel is so soft and the grind is so steep that as it wears, you're basically, I don't know, after 3 or 4 sharpenings, you're just going to have a folding pry bar with a bad lock. The lock is so weak that the knife closed on me several times while strapping it. I don't know if you can hear this, but I think you can see it. I'm going to hold the knife as fast as I can, and you guys can, you can't really see it. But there is a significant amount of vertical blade play. I'm going to bring this close to the microphone, see if you can hear it. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Let me push on the lock bar, and it's horrible. The knife isn't strong. The knife isn't designed to cut. Well, here's what it is. Most blade retailers, Blade HQ, Knife Center, will have this knife between $30 and $35. I guess it's a way for some poor unsuspecting soul that doesn't have a lot of money to get a knife that says Kershaw and Emerson on it. And I guess he's supposed to feel good about that. But what he has in his hand is a piece of garbage. The knife is absolute garbage. If we were looking at, if this video were about a gas station knife and we wanted to make fun of it and talk about why you should buy a knife of a trusted brand name, oh man, then we could all laugh and maybe learn a lesson at nobody's expense. But this is a knife that should be one of those trusted brands. It says Kershaw on it. It has Ernest Emerson's name on it. And it's garbage. For that same money, you could have a Ontario Rat 2, a Cold Steel Medium Voyager, any number of budget end of the spectrum knives from good solid companies who produce good solid work. But frankly, if I had been a marketing representative or a design guy at Kai, or if I had been Ernest Emerson or one of his representatives during the development of this collaboration family of knives, and this came across the desk, the table for review before production, I would have killed it. It's an absolute embarrassment to have a business card that says Kershaw or to be Ernest Emerson and have this knife floating around in the world with my name on it. This is the best indication I can think of everything that's wrong with the knife industry in 2015. I know everybody's got to stay in business. I know everybody's got to make a profit to do that. But this is just taking money from people who can probably least afford it to keep the cash register ringing and keep your name in the public eye. If you think, if you're Kershaw and you think this knife in the hands of an entry-level future knife guy is going to make him brand loyal to you, you got another thing coming, guys. Wow. I can't even put into words how bad this knife is. I've been sort of trying to refrain lately from overly negative reviews and videos, especially on customer knives. There's been a couple that I just haven't done recently that I have planned to when the knives came in. And this one, though, there's too many young guys getting into knives who might buy this knife, with a big chunk of their paycheck. And they need to spend their money better. That's all for today, my friends. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, the Word is sharp.